Oh My Dog's Bark Back with Jack D and Sean Walsh.
This is...
It's worrying.
Yeah, isn't it? This is weird, listeners, because when we record this, we have a sort of like a countdown on the screen, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we know that we're recording. And during the countdown, Sean just said, "I should have had a cold shower." So that's how you find us if you're listening to this. I mean, do we need to clear that up quickly before? Why do you feel you should have had a cold shower?
So sometimes there's a mode in which I find myself where I've not woken up. I've just not woken up. I feel blurry and bleh, and normally to get myself out of that, I have a cold shower, and that's what takes me out of that.
But you know what the implication is of needing a cold shower? That's why it's a worrying thing to say to people generally. It's like if you're getting a little bit
What?
You're getting a bit aroused or something.
Yeah.
You're getting aroused. I thought, blimey. It's not that exciting making a podcast.
Oh, Jack, I've seen you've just put on your jacket.
I am a bit cold where I am, actually, in this hotel room. Okay,
Sorry.
Look, anyway, the poor people listening are thinking, I fully expected this to be a polished and professional feedback session called Bark Back, which is what we know. So let's go for that. This is Bark Back. You haven't gone to the wrong podcast, and this is where we hear from you, because we like your emails and we like your voice notes and messages, and we thought you deserve your own episodes, and that's what you got now. It comes up every Friday. So please keep getting in touch by emailing hello@omdpod.com and follow us on Instagram @omdpod.
Yes, I wish I wasn't so aroused. We're aiming for this to be 15 to 20 minutes. So if you've only got time for a short walk, Bark Back is the perfect listen. Quick fun and full of your stories.
Yes. Straight off the top, we're going to say happy birthday to a very important listener, Iona, our friend who painted amazing pictures of our dogs for us and has often featured on the show. I think it's her actual birthday the day that this comes out next week. Is that right, Sara?
Yeah. The 1st of May.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Well
I heard
done.
from Iona, and she'd been to a local dog show, and she's got loads of photos. I'll show you a few. And she said there was an adorable little dachshund there. I also promoted the podcast to a couple of people who said they'll look it up. Isn't that lovely?
That's really nice.
Very sweet.
This is a sweet one. Hold on. That's Iona with the dog there.
That's adorable.
Oh,
and I'm just going to show you the
Sweet.
dachshund. Look. Oh,
yes, that's
Oh,
gorgeous.
love
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous. Yeah. Really
so
nice.
she's had a great day.
I went to see Harry Enfield on Sunday.
Did you?
Brilliant.
In Richmond, and it was, of course, fantastic. And he's got dogs, but I was sat with his kind of extended family, and they were the youngest people in the venue, and I was the second youngest. Could have went them, then me, and then but they listened to My Dog. I was so
brilliant.
pleasantly surprised.
Oh, nice one. Nice
Yeah,
one.
it's
Good.
really nice. They love My Dog. So if you're listening,
that's very nice. Has Harry got dogs? I should know this.
He has got dogs.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
working with him.
Yes. Yeah. So
Okay, great.
maybe we can rope him in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. We've heard from Jess and Herbalicious. I imagine Herbalicious is a dog, or just someone with a very difficult to explain all the time name. She says, "Hi, Dolly, Jack, Juniper, Mildred, Sara, and Sean. My almost 5-year-old cockapoo Herbie, his birthday is this Sunday, has been rushed to the vets twice from eating potentially poisonous items." This is when we were talking about Juniper and her Toblerone exploit.
Yes.
The first time was an ant trap. And he was sat next to my husband at the time, who could hear the chomping of the plastic, but thought it was his goat horn from the noise. I don't quite understand what that was. Thought it was his goat horn.
I don't know. It must have been a toy.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
The second time was when we thought he'd eaten a cigarette, but at the park, just one butt contains enough nicotine to poison them. I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't
not know
either.
that. No. Both times he had to have medicine to make him vomit like Juniper. And with the ant poison, he had charcoal as well to absorb any toxins. The only way he'd eat it was by dipping chicken into it, like a weird version of chicken dippers. I've attached a photo of what he looked like after eating it. Oh,
can you see?
Oh,
he's got
Herbie!
like
he's got like a big black moustache on him.
Yeah.
Little doggy. Oh.
Both times were out of hours though, so over £500 a time. But thankfully, the insurance paid. I'm glad that happened. That you got the insurance for it. But good letter. Thanks, Jess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Juniper had to have that charcoal as well in her food the next day.
Yeah.
And I found out this morning that the insurance are coughing up.
Right.
So I will get that money back.
Very good news. Well done. That's great. Okay, good. It'll be interesting to monitor that and see if your premium goes up or not.
Oh, gosh, I hope not. That won't be worth it at all. Look at Sean's face, though, because he's doing a Columbo on me. And actually, they all went through fine, Sean.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No, I'm glad. I actually want to ask, how easy is that? How easy was it to claim on that? Because I imagine what puts a lot of people off is just going, oh, it's going to be such a hassle.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was a form, and I just sent that off. That was just online. I actually did it in the vet's office. Mm-hmm. So I did it that quickly. And then I did get an email from the vet saying they were going to charge me £10 because they had to fill in a form. So I've got to pay them. That's all I had to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's well worth it because it was quite a hefty bill, that, wasn't it? So
yeah.
And is Mildred insured, Sean?
I think so. But I know, no, I'm pretty sure, but I know we've not used it.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's noted that my name is last on that last message, and again on this one.
And on this one, it's
I
okay.
love the order of names on that message. Dolly, Jack, Juniper, Mildred, Sara and Sean. At least I got in there before you, Sean. So that's
very good. Yeah.
This is from Karen.
Yeah.
Says, hi, Sarah, Jack and Sean. First of all, love your podcast. I am probably the saddest person on earth. A Dutch dog trainer without a dog. Luckily, I am also a vet tech, and I see a lot of dogs in the clinic. I want to clarify something important about the Toblerone incident. You mentioned the, is it nougat?
Nougat.
Nougat.
Yeah.
In the Toblerone was the problem, but that is not correct. All chocolate contains, what does that say? Theobromine, which is toxic to dogs. So all chocolate is potentially toxic. The darker the chocolate, the higher the level of theobromine, and indeed how large the dog is and how much the dog ate. Last Easter, like every dog, a lot of dogs came into our emergency department because they ate chocolate eggs.
Every year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like every year. Okay. Well, thank you, Karen. She signs off with a Dutch valediction there. Was it?
Yeah.
Do you know how to pronounce that? Go for it.
You tried to avoid it.
No, I was grotjes.
Grotjes. Something. Yeah, but I guess it is. Yeah.
Grotjes.
Why the voice? Trying to be like Dolph Lundgren or something?
It's a Dutch. Yeah, it's the Dutch grotjes.
Okay.
Thank you for the clarification, because it was when I looked up Toblerone, it came up with the theobromine, but I didn't realise that was just all chocolate. And actually, the vet didn't clarify that on the phone to me either, because I was saying, I think it's the nougat that's got this theobromine, and they didn't correct me. So good to know, Karen.
Do you know what? This is slightly off topic, but I've had a bad shoulder for a very, very long time, over a year. Right, and it wasn't improving. I saw so many people X-ray, scan, MRI, whatever.
Oh, really?
And so every single one says, "Oh yeah, just get one of those resistance bands."
Yeah.
And it still wasn't improving. It was really hurting when I was doing it. If anything, it was making it worse. And I showed it to a friend recently, and I went, "Yeah, I'm doing this. Look, it's really hard. It's not helping." And he said, "That's way too strong." He said, "That's quite difficult. There shouldn't be that much resistance." And I'd just been using the wrong resistance band, because they said, just get a resistance band.
There are lots of different ones, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. No one said make sure it's a really, really light one.
So are you changing? Are you going to get another one?
It's been working. Yeah, it's much better now.
Okay.
It's getting. I'm beginning to feel the improvement. But that's over a year because no one said make sure it's really light. What? What are you smirking at?
Well, number one, you could have said to yourself, "Is this too strong and not going to help?" Is it?
Yeah.
There are lesser ones. You could just start with an elastic band.
But it was the lightest one of the set I got.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, well, this is the lightest one.
Yeah.
But I didn't know there were even lighter ones.
The injustice of it is just getting to me. I'm sure.
Thank you for your sympathy, as always.
Try and claim on your insurance or something, Sean.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sean, is this from
What?
when you got knocked over by the police dog? Because that gave you a shoulder issue, didn't it?
No, that was my wrist. This is a dog launcher.
Oh, okay, right.
This is
yeah.
I think I don't actually remember the incident, but I do. That dog launcher, I chucked the tennis
pulled
ball.
a muscle.
Tore it.
Tore it. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
it's absolutely horrific.
but like you said in your introduction, that this is off topic.
I desperately tried to bring it back to Crofts, Jack. Did you see me?
Yeah, you did. You
Well
tried
done.
very hard. Well done.
Yeah.
It was a good effort. Anyway, here we are. We're back.
Yes.
Back in the room. This is from Jill. She says, "Hi everyone on the OMD team, Sara, Sean, and Jack. I saw this in TK Maxx and thought of you because you asked the question: is there such a thing as a dog's
Yes.
Easter egg?
Yeah.
Well, here it is. Clearly not very popular, as it was in the clearance section. But that looks like a human Easter egg. It's all it's got foil on it, and it looks nice. I wonder if Jill tried eating it as well. Tried it.
You're obsessed with that.
Well, I am obsessed. I think there is I think the difference between dog food and human food isn't as great as we sometimes think. You know,
It says it's made with dog-friendly carob, a safe alternative to cocoa.
so that's perfectly edible, isn't it? Really, I would have thought.
When we go to Goodworth, which we are doing, and you can come and see an Oh My Dog live at Goodworth this year, Jack, I think you have to eat some sort of dog food.
No. There won't be any need for that. No, it's not. It's not a circus act. It's just something I've occasionally have done. Okay,
we'll see.
Here's one from Geraldine. She says, "Dear Jack, Sara, and Sean, I just did a triple whammy OMD thing and attached a little photo collage that I hope you like." She said she visited Banbury Clump in Oxfordshire with Teddy, my dog, to see the Bluebells. It's a great place to visit for dogs. And number two, there's very nice. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Another one, wore my Cardiff Dog Rescue Hotel T-shirt.
Oh, fantastic.
There it is. And then number three, Teddy weed on the Bluebell post just to let other dogs know that he'd been there and that they shouldn't eat the Bluebells because they're dangerous and not to dig up the bulbs. What a good dog. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done, Teddy. That's a lot of information to impart in one wee. So well done. Love the episodes about the beagles and great to hear from the two activists. They really are amazing people. Oh, and I'll pass on the doggy Petit Four. Frankly, with peanuts in them, Teddy probably would too. Definitely a carnivore. Tried him on veggies, turns his nose up on them. I mean, I wonder how many dogs are like that, but don't like the vegetarian options that they get given.
Yeah.
Was Chris Packham's dog vegan? If I made that
Yeah.
up.
He was experimenting with it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was being I think he was being very pragmatic about it and not just sort of enforcing it on them. But his theory was, because he's obviously being Chris Packham, he'd done a lot of research and knew that the dog was getting all the right nutrients from the type of food that he was choosing. And he also admitted it is more expensive, but in the long term might be worth looking into. So we're
because it's not wasting so much.
No.
You know, Geraldine was the wonderful person who wrote our Christmas tale from a couple of Christmases ago.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
oh, yeah, well done, yeah. And we got Spotify comments, quite a lot of those, and about the ketchup test. That's been rolling on now, hasn't it? This is about putting ketchup on dogs when they get smelly. Jennifer says, while tomato sauce does work, a less messy option is a spray-on product called Defoxit. Defoxit. And Samantha Lewis says, love a good doggy cologne. We use sprays by groom professionals. My favourite one is Baby Fresh. I wonder if there are people who have put doggy cologne on themselves, either by mistake or purposely, you know. It'd be interesting to know.
Looking at Sean when we say
this. Would you be interested in trying that, Sean?
I perhaps in, do you know what?
A good whiff.
Good whiff, I'll put on some... You're fine. If there's a place to try that, it's Goodworth, full of thousands of dogs. We have this is from Anne-Marie, and this is in relation to the Pet Month episode where Jordan from Fetch a Dog was on. Anne-Marie says, it was so interesting and important to hear the reality of what happens to stray and abandoned dogs. Part of me felt that the motto of never put a healthy dog down couldn't be true for all places, but sometimes you need to hear the truth. Hopefully, this will make people think really hard about the lifetime commitment it means to have a pet. I wish podcasts like yours were around years ago. I've learned so much. Thank you all.
Oh, that's great to hear. And I'm genuinely pleased when people do feel that they learn stuff from this podcast, because we learn as we go along, and we do try to get as many informed people on the podcast as we can. And it's a nice way to learn as well, isn't it? It's not like studying, but you just pick up great tips. And that's
definitely.
That's always going to be a good thing, isn't it? It was nice. And Patreon comments we've had from Off the Lead, people who've decided to get involved and sign up. Esther says, more of the usual stories and laughs. Thank you. Karen, just love all the conversations and banter between the three hosts. Warm, interesting, and of course hilarious. Thank you.
Jennifer Mills, who's one of our top dogs, says, I'm afraid I have no suggestions, as the podcast is great. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing Oh My Dog live at Goodworth last year, and as a mum of a nearly 4-year-old Gobby Rescue Springadoodle, I get tremendous advice and ideas from both Sean and Jack. Simon has at times been helpful too.
We'll be sure to pass on. And then on our first Off the Lead episodes, this is Samantha Lambert said, Sean's fruit bowl is how I imagined his fruit bowl would be. LOL, brilliant, so funny.
Yes. So just to clarify for the people that aren't Patreons of Off the Leads, just in case you're still unsure, we have another section where we go off topic, and that's called Off the Lead, and you can sign up to that at patreon.com/omdpod.
And that's the kind of gold you're missing out on, folks. Sean showed us his fruit bowl. And,
not a euphemism. I will say I wouldn't show that fruit bowl to just anyone.
No,
that is for Patreon members only.
You got to pay up for that.
Yeah.
Cough it up.
Yeah. You want the fruit bowl, you got to come up with the goods. Yeah.
I noticed that Jack didn't give the title of the episode, though. It's called Jack's 90.
Oh, we don't have to go into all that.
Skip that.
Well, we do, because the final two comments we've had refer to it.
I told a story about when I had a nightshirt, one of those old-fashioned nightshirts. Karia says, I think it's Karia, is it probably? Carla, sorry. Carla says, brilliant, made me chuckle. When I first met my husband, he had one of those nightshirts. I could not stop laughing when I saw it. No idea where it went, but it did not reappear. I sympathise with your husband. We all need to find out these things one way or another.
And Deborah Weston says, can't wait for the OMD rendition of Scrooge at the London Palladium. I very much look forward to that.
Okay, well, thank you very much for all of your messages. That's it from this week's Sparkback. And thank you for listening as well.
Yes, keep getting in touch. hello@omdpod.com, and head to our website, omdpod.com. Keep sending in your voice notes and emails, because this episode is where we hear from you.
And please don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast, seeing as you're now getting double Oh My Dog each week. Triple, actually, if you head to Patreon/OMD pod. And remember, a dog is for life, not just for podcasts.
Go and have that cold shower now, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Pull you. Yeah, get it out of your system. Yeah. It's not easy doing a podcast with someone who's sweating so much. Anyway.
Oh, dear.